people, guys, all around the world, my people all over the world, America, UK, Canada, Germany, Jamaica, United Arab Emirates, and any other part of the world, Kenya, Nigeria. Of course, guys, if this is your first time of coming by, welcome to the YouTube channel. This is the Pioneer YouTube channel, and I'm underscore priceless, coming to live and direct from Abuja, guys. Yes, as the title suggests, guys, we are still talking about its passy. We are still talking about its passy and the need for those who are clamoring for sentiment to stop it. Why? Because, like I've said in the previous content, Passy, she's not an underage. She's neither a minor. This is a full-grown woman, a woman full of energy, a woman full of capacity. That means when I say full of capacity, I mean she has given birth to children. Children, not only one, not two, not three, not four children. So that tells you she's a woman full of capacity. She has bear child and she has given birth to children. So those trying to whip the sentiment that Mr. Trenchtown Boy has abused her and they're clamoring for, the key for gender-based issue. You're just getting it wrong, people. You're getting it wrong. You see, like I've said in our previous content, I said that lady, this issue, she shouldn't have brought it to the white space. She shouldn't have brought it to the notice of the people. She shouldn't have, in the first place, bring this thing to our notice. But, in an attempt to be famous, in an attempt to garner sympathy, public sympathy, in an attempt to garner, views and generate revenue, she has decided to toy this thing. She has bring this thing to the white space. But do you know something, guys? It's very unfortunate. This is going to work against her in the future. And those that they are going to be at the receiving end are the children, because our children will grow up and be at the receiving end of this issue. Because they will grow up and probably their own peers could be bullying them. They could be bullying them, probably in school, if not in primary school, it could be in high school or secondary school. We love to call it in Nigeria. If it is not in high school or secondary school, they could be bullied in what? University or colleges. Yes, because when you want to take an action in this life, think about the grievous consequences. If you don't care, you are just self-centered, and that is why I've always talked about that lady being a narcissist person. Narcissistic people are self-centered. They are driven by their impulse. They are driven by what they stand to gain. They don't recognize or they don't take into cognizance the far-reaching impact of their behaviors if what they are just after would be met. Secondly, Passy, she's not just only a narcissist, she's also a woman. We do apology to my women followers and subscribers. I don't mean to demean you people. But we all know women are full of both emotions. And that is why those from the toxic camp, they are trying to play that card right now. Stop playing that card. It won't work. Because this lady came to this white space and told the world this is what is going on, while without she telling us the nitty-gritty of the matter, the foundation upon which where we are now started. If you want people to be sympathetic to your cause, come out clean, come out true. Tell the world the truth. Show the truth to the world. Say, oh, this is how this conversation started. This is how everything started. Not you when you just come on the white space and bringing us half-truth. When I said half-truth, I mean you are bringing up, portion that just, suit your own narrative. Life does not work that way. You must have to come clean. They said he who goes to, equity must go with clean hand. You cannot go to equity while your hand is soiled, is oil, is dirty. You must go to equity with clean hand. Because from no way, if you've not given Mr. Trenchtown Boy, Mr. Trenchtown Grandpa, Mr. Cecile green light, he wouldn't have hit on you. He wouldn't have given you advice. Moreover, I have been saying this thing when you started creating those content back then. You are creating half-nude content. Putting it here, I did it. Our old days people, you can confirm. If I'm lying, drop in the comment section. If you've been following us for the long time, people like our 123 and this our own Rose Green, Carol West, and the rest of you, those that they have not been commenting. You know, I've created content in this regard, calling on that woman to stop that thing. Even before the issue of Stella Muiva, or who is better known as now Stella James, Stella Muiva, before she went to the church in Mombasa in Kenya, she was weeping, she was crying that a spirit is tormenting her. They started creating all those content. I was the first set of people who stood vehemently against half nude content creation, telling them as African women that they don't need to shower half naked. They don't need to expose their body in an attempt to generate views. You now see why. Like, this is a response to somebody that has put a comment on my channel lately. You are telling me that I should use my clairvoyancy spirit gifted gift to grow my channel. Like, I've responded, we are not competing with anybody, and we cannot do anything to just to grow on the white space. We believe in growing organically, one step at a time, one subscriber at a time, 1 minute, 1 second, hours at a time. We'll reach the threshold of about 4,000 watch hours, and also the 1,000K subscribers. We are not in any haste. We are not rushing. We are not running. We are not in any way trying to move this channel, forward. In as much as it could be the end where we envisage to go, but we are not, prepared just to do anything to get where we want to be. No. That is why I told you my channel, it is not propelled by what? Toxicity. It is not propelled by money. My channel was propelled and informed. I'm coming from an informed place of decision that I consciously and deliberately, with full of intentionality, I decided to toy this part of what saying the good things about Marwa, lambasting those who has taken it upon themselves to always be at the altar, trying to fight Marwa without Marwa telling them anything. So when I did that content back then, I told her, I said, stop that. You are an African woman. You have children. What would happen if these children now grow up and they see their mother taking showers half naked? Is that not a shame on your person, on your personality? That is just a big deal. We've done that. We've said that. But you guys, you cannot listen to us. You cannot, because you are vehement. You are hell-bent on seeing that you undermine other people's words, efforts, especially Marwa. Because Marwa is, if you don't mention Marwa name, you won't sell. It is painful. This is somebody that he has not done to people anything, because he's a good person. He decided to show love to people. He decided to shares what he has with everybody. But if Marwa has decided to be a wicked person, this wouldn't have happened. This wouldn't have even taken place. That is just it. You understand? So you people now find it difficult. You started, doing things that is not in consonance with the... So you now took it upon yourself to be doing things that's not right. Now you can see the toxic people, especially that woman from Jamaica. I used to love her. I used to like her. But all of a sudden, she has deviated to what? To the toxicity brewed by the lazy gang. She has joined that camp. I don't know why. Sonia Adventure was that her name. A grandma. You came out. You were busy lambasting, calling Mr. Cecil name, trying to, whip in sentiment. I am an advocate, and I stand in for the girl child also. I lend my voice towards what? Girl child, protection. But this lady Passy, this case Passy here, she's not innocent, and she can never be innocent, like I've said. She has advertised herself to the world. People are in her comments, not only Mr. Cecil. The reason why the Cecil's issue now is on the front burner, because those people that she has advertised herself, and they're in touch with her, they are not happy with Mr. Cecil being in her life, especially in the life of the children. So they see Mr. Cecil as a competitor. So they must do anything to ensure that Mr. Cecil is taken off the track. That's why they have to convince her. They have to sow lies to her, and she bought into that narrative, and she bought into those lies, and she's peddling it, which it is at her own detriment, not at Mr. Cecile's detriment. The only challenge is because Mr. Cecile is what? A married man. And it is based on that we want to say Madam Cecile should be able to understand Mr. Cecile is a man, and man are polygamous by nature. That is just the truth. Though I'm not trying to justify the actions of Mr. Cecile, and I'm not trying to say that he did the right thing. No, but it is a two-way thing, wrong. Yes, because if Percy do not, advertise herself, this wouldn't have happened. And after all, I'm still not yet convinced because I'm waiting on Boss Cecile. I don't. He's a person that I like. I want him to take his time to come onto this UIT space and tell us the truth, because I'm finding it difficult to believe that indeed he did what he is being accused of. He did this thing because we are in a modern world of technological advancement. Anything is possible. What you think is not possible is possible. They can go to, different websites and they'll download naked pics just to, tarnish somebody. I've seen where somebody hates. They download a picture from my website and they bring somebody's head and put it, a full naked picture, and they said it is that person. So, why? Why? Why would you do that? Wouldn't you sit down? Wouldn't you think about the implication? If it is not now the future implication, your problem now is just to train. You want to train. You have been deceived by Gintu. And when your children will face these consequences, Gintu will not be there. When you also will be facing these consequences, Gintu will not be there. Gintu will be laughing at you. And Gintu is a man, moreover. He has no shame because he's a man. Even Mr. Cecile, you think you are fighting now. You are trying to throw him under the bus. Or you are trying to make people to go against him. He's a man. There's nothing. Moreover, even his wife, she's also an aged woman. So what is she? Normally, ideally, she'll be like pissed a bit. Ideally, she'll be like pissed a bit. But it's not something that will become an issue for them. Because she's already what? Like aged. She's old. So there's no point. So you see, this issue, whether you like it or not, Percy, it still boils down to you. So those trying to whip in those sentiments, forget it. Percy, she's not a child and she's not a minor. Being an adult that she is, and Mr. Seal, an adult that he is, there's no point. Like I've said in previous content, I said this issue shouldn't have been what? Given the attention is given. And thank God it is not receiving the most, what they anticipated that it would have garnered. The public outcry. It is not. It is only burning with the toxic lazy gang. But we have to checkmate them because we cannot just allow them to be doing things that it is not true, to be projecting things that is full of lies. Why? You don't see why you end up, destroying yourself in the name of you want to bring Marwa down. You are doing everything humanly possible just to see that you bring Marwa down. Marwa can never be brought down because God has helped him. And God is his pillar. And the God as Marwa's pillar that he is, he will continue strengthening him. He will continue keeping him. So anything that you guys think you can do to bring him down, you have no way to bring him down. And time will come pretty soon where you will cry just like Stella James or Stella Munyiva. She did on the white space and she has repented. The same time you guys gonna do, you Percy, and the victimization of your children will last a lifetime and your children will not forgive you because of your sheer ignorance, uneducated and illiterate that you are. You cannot just phantom. You cannot think before embarking on something. You cannot think of the consequences of your actions. It's wrong. Highly, highly wrong. It's something wrong. It pains me that you have to toy this part just to blackmail somebody, just to make somebody bad. Life, it is not like that. Life, it is not good. You don't need to do that. You don't need to push somebody. for you to elevate. You don't need to bring somebody down for you to elevate. And we cannot wait for the time that Mr. Cecile will bring his own evidence and show the world. And I like the way he has been quiet with this. That is how leaders are. That is leadership. Don't just be moved by what is raging, what is trending. Because when he decides to respond, he will respond at an appropriate time and he will bring out his own evidence. And we would love to see his own evidence if indeed something of this nature took place between the both of you. Yes, because you cannot just come here and give us half truth. You expect us to. There is no point. We cannot, this issue should be thrown away. It lacks merit. Even if it's taken to, court of competent jurisdiction, it can't stand the test of time, and it's not watertight to compel any injunction, to compel any interrogation, to compel any ceremony, to compel any discussion to saying that Mr. Cecile was wrong. After all, you are not a minor. If it is minor, we are the ones to hit on Mr. Cecile. But you are not a minor. You are married with 4 children. And you've confessed that you started hitting, having this thing when you are at the age of 14. So what is the big deal? There's no big deal. Guys, see how this lady has ended up disgracing herself. She has disgracing herself thinking she wanted to disgrace Marwa. It is absolutely wrong. Marwa cannot be disgraced. Marwa can never be brought down. Marwa is a chosen one. And like a chosen one that he is, he will continue being a chosen one and he will continue impacting people. His bigger picture will continue elevating, skyrocketing. Those who think they cannot understand the bigger picture, they'll be at the receiving end of it when the bigger picture is in full gear, full force, and the community has started evolving, developing. You guys are gonna come and you definitely gonna seek for pardon and forgiveness from Marwa, not only Marwa, from his mother, especially those who have found it a habit to trash talk her, calling her name, despite the fact that she was their teacher. She taught them in school. She has held them by the hand. She has brought them to where they are today. But I don't know why in East Africa, or can I say in Migori County, you guys lack respect for the elders. You guys respect for the teachers. You cannot respect people. Is your costume, traditions different from other people? It's highly, highly wrong. You cannot think about the far-reaching impact of your actions and inactions. No wonder Madam Percy, she said, disgracing herself. She think she was trying to get Marwa, or she was trying to bring down Mr. C. Mr. C can never be brought down. Marwa can never be brought down. He who is big is big. Yes, he who is big is big. There's no point about that. You are trying to start up life. Don't build your life on toxicity or negativity. No. Instead, come clean, be proud of where you are coming from and where you are heading to, instead of trying to what? Come up with lies, fake things, lie to people just to garner sympathy and get public, public opinion sway on your side. Now you disgrace yourself, and it is good that Christian Bale decided to be mute. Respect her. You are indeed a leader, and that is what leadership personifies. That is just it. We can't love to see your response, boss. Mr. Cecile, we're waiting for your response. Take your time. Respond at the right time. And when responding, bring us evidence. We want to see how. We must get to the bottom root of this. Those who think they can just come and blackmail people, they must be put to shame. And that is just it. Yes, that is just a big deal. That is just it. No escape for you. Wonderful people around the world, people in Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania, Nigeria, South Africa, Namibia, Cameroon, Ghana, and any other part of the world. You guys have been absolutely amazing. See us again in our content. To our abroad people in America, UK, Canada, we love you, and any other place. Bye-bye.